guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I have a sinus infection, so I apologize for how I look, sound, all of that. Super fun. I'm very excited to be here today because we do have a very fun routine planned. We'll be using our magic circle. You by no means have to have this. You can still absolutely do the routine, get a really good workout without it. It is linked on the Upchurch Pilates Instagram page if you did want to go check it out. They're on Amazon. Yeah, you do not need this, but it's a fun, slightly awkward prop. Before we get into it, I did briefly just want to say it's kind of hard to pretend like things are normal right now. The world seems like it's kind of falling apart. There's families living in war zones and earthquakes and protests and people without food and water and just devastation everywhere it seems like. So it's really important. I think that if we have the opportunity, the choices, the resources to protect our physical and mental health, I think that is one of the most important things that we can do, because the world needs strength, joy, love, positivity now more than ever. So by being here on the mat, by making this choice to be here for your body, I think that is putting some positivity out into the quantum world. And again, I think we need that more than ever. It's hard to know as an individual what we're supposed to do in these situations, and I think that this is a really, really important thing. So thank you for being here. It has a bigger impact than we probably realize, even though it seems silly. I'm also going to try and find some good, reliable resources to put in the description under this video. I don't know what I've been doing with my hand this whole time. But anyways, I didn't feel right just starting this without saying something, because it's not a great time here on earth at the moment. So hopefully this will bring some positivity into your day. So again, thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start in the seated position. We're gonna hold on to our rings here. And we're just gonna start by doing some squeezes. We're holding it in front of our chest. We're really focusing on feeling that tension. Do 10 more of these. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I feel like I'm staring into your guys' soul right now. 3, 2, 1. All right, and then go ahead, holding it straight out. We're gonna do a bus driver. So we're just gonna try and hold it as straight as possible and make big rotational movements without moving the rest of our body. I did name this the bus driver. It might have already been named that, but fun fact about me, my bucket list is to drive a bus, a school bus. Not the kind with the flat face. I like the ones with the I don't know the technical term. I don't think nose is the technical term, but that's what I'm calling it. We're gonna do 5 more. 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna do dog collars, so we're gonna extend it over our head. We're gonna squeeze it down and raise it back up. 9, 8, really try and pull it at the top. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really reach up, really pull Go ahead and place it underneath our left ankle. We're going to lay back. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our head. I want your elbows to be in your peripheral vision. Go ahead and roll your head, neck, and shoulders up into a chest lift position. Point that right toe. I'm just going to slowly raise and lower. We're pointing that left foot and we're pressing into the ring for stability. And we're not bringing that right leg all the way down. 7, 6, make sure you're breathing steadily. 5, exhale down. 4, inhale up. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Making sure that it's nice and stable. Really press into that ring for stability. Point your toes. We are focused on having nice control. The ring adds the challenge of stability. 7, making sure our shoulders are down and away from our ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job, guys. I'm gonna grab the ring. We're going to place it between our knees. Go ahead and bring your arms down to your side. We're gonna do some pelvic clocks for a second. So you're going to put some pressure, kind of squeeze, really squeeze that ring, start feeling that tension in your inner thighs. We're gonna rock down towards 6 o'clock, opening our legs, and then tip that pelvis up towards your face, towards 12 o'clock, squeezing the ring. Down towards 6, we're opening. Up towards 6, we're squeezing. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Now let's go to 12 and let's hold it. We're gonna peel our spine off the mat into a bridge. We're just gonna open and close. Try and go nice and slow, really feeling those inner thighs. Remembering to breathe. We're resting comfortably on our shoulders, pressing into our feet for support. 3 more. Last one. And then starting at the top, we're gonna melt down, squeezing that ring and go into the 6 o'clock motion and rest in a nice neutral place. Bring your legs up into tabletop. You can reposition if you need. We're gonna do some femur arcs. So we're gonna point our toe, we're gonna tap our toes down, bring it back up, squeeze the ring, open, down, up, squeeze, open, down, up, squeeze. And make sure that that lower back is not lifting. If you find this difficult, you don't have to lower your toes down. You can just keep your legs up in a tabletop and squeeze. 5 more. 3 more. Last one. Down, up, squeeze, and release. Let's go ahead and come onto our side. I'm gonna stick that bottom leg through the ring. You can have it kind of angled so that it matches your legs. We're gonna come onto our arm as a pillow. Point that top leg. Now we want to make sure that we're not raising it high enough that, you know, we're rolling back. We want to keep our spine as straight as possible. So we're just gonna lower and lift. Again, only going as high as you physically can without moving anything else. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release. We're gonna come onto our stomachs. There's no graceful way to do this, but we're gonna place the ring between our ankles. We're gonna lay our face on the back of our hands. I want you to point your toes, press into that ring, then I want you to press into your pelvis so that your legs are lifted, your thighs are off of the mat, and we're gonna do some prone heel beats for 30 seconds. You're just gonna start clicking your legs together, keeping that ring off of the mat. And we're gonna do this, like I said, for 30 seconds. So I just want you to breathe, really pressing into that pelvis for support and stability. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You can go ahead and flip on to the other side. I'm gonna do it this way so that you guys can see me. Put that leg through the circle, coming down onto our arm. Point that top leg. Just gonna lift and lower. Maintaining our connection to our breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and come onto our backs. We're gonna place the ring between our ankles, pressing in for some stability. We're gonna be up in our chest lift position, so your hands are interlaced behind your head. Your head, neck, and shoulders are up off the mat. We're gonna squeeze down without letting it touch the ground, and inhale back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring your arms down to a T. We're gonna do some side to sides. So you can do it in a tabletop position like this. You can also extend your legs up towards the ceiling. I kind of like having my knees bent because I'm able to get a deeper rotation, which feels really nice. It's also a little bit easier. So you can go ahead and start to slowly drop your legs to the side, squeezing that ring. It's important that both shoulder blades remain on the mat. So if you feel shoulder blades start to raise, make that motion even smaller. Gambino had to make his appearance. Let's do one more each side. All right, and go ahead and, if you can, extend your legs. And do 2 on each side, or just continue doing what you were comfortable with. Go ahead and grab the ring. Extend your legs out. We're going to do a roll up. So we're going to hold the ring over our head. We're going to take a nice big inhale and exhale. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest, roll our spine up, and come into a spine stretch. Restack that spine, tip that pelvis, and roll back. We're going to do that 2 more times. Nice spine stretch here. Restack that spine, tip the pelvis. All right, last one. Low beam. All right, we're not going to go all the way back down. We're going to end with a saw. So we're going to spread our feet to be about the width of the mat. We're going to bring our arms out to a T. We want to keep our pelvis and our legs heavy on the mat, facing straight. We're going to twist, taking our gaze with our arms. We're going to curl forward into a spine stretch as if we're sawing off that pinky toe. Restack the spine, twist, sawing off that toe. I wish there was a better visual. Let's do one more each side. Oh, cat. I'm sweaty, so all of his fur just stuck to my upper lip there. It's really gross. All right, and if you want to bring your legs together, I feel like maybe ending with a spine stretch actually might feel really nice. Restack that spine. All right, and that concludes this full body flow with our magic circle. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I really think that doing anything you can like this is very important. Do everything in your power to protect your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health, your health in general. My fellow Northern Hemisphere people, we're starting to get into that seasonal depression time. So it's very important. The world needs us to be a light in this time of darkness and uncertainty. So it just means so much to me that you guys are doing this, and it means a lot to your bodies. So thank you so much. And Bean and I, as always, look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.